is it plausible to you that, and I know that the investigation, to the extent that there is one, is surely not complete, but is it plausible to you that the Saudi embassy could, in Tehran, could have a place where you guys have experience in having embassies attacked, could have been attacked, burned, besieged over a significant period of time without some measure of Iranian government acquiescence?
I don't know the answer to that question. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Iran has expressed regret. They've done that in a letter to the UN. I think that's an encouraging sign. The tick-tock of what happened, who did what, when, who didn't do things they were supposed to do, I think that's for the Iranian government to speak to and to look at themselves and to review. Not for us. We're not doing an independent investigation here on what happened. It was obviously an act of violence or multiple acts of violence, depending on how you look at it, that we condemned very publicly. We take very seriously the safety and security of diplomatic property, as you might expect we would, and we respect that property of other nations here in the United States. So obviously it was very troubling and disconcerting, and we don't ever want to see that. But it's just happened. I think it's too soon for anybody to know exactly how it transpired or whether there was any lack of effort or alacrity in trying to stop it or stem it once it started. But that's for Iranian authorities to speak to.
Wait a second. Did you not get the timeline that we talked about yesterday? I think you did. Do you somehow doubt the Saudi explanation or the Saudi timeline of what happened, which was that they requested protection and help from the Iranian authorities numerous times and never got an answer? Are you doubting that account?
I have seen the timeline, and I'm grateful to have been able to see it. But I'm going to let Saudi authorities speak to the veracity of that timeline, and I'll let the Iranians speak as well.
Okay, but do you have any reason to doubt
for their react to it? Do
you have any reason to doubt that the Saudis asked for help and they didn't get it?
We can't confirm or deny those reports that were related that were in that timeline.
I just wanted to.
Plausibility.
Sorry?
Plausibility was my question. My question isn't about the exact timelines.
I don't know how to answer that question.
Well, is it plausible? I mean, if an embassy in Washington, D.C., many of which have, for which the United States government, is responsible for providing protection, were attacked, and they sought help and they didn't get an answer, it seems to me that it would be hard to view that as somehow implausible that the U.S. government didn't choose to do something here. And I find it hard to believe that you find it plausible that the Iranian government didn't acquiesce in this attack.
I didn't say that it was plausible that they did or they didn't. I'm saying it's just happened. Too soon for anybody to know, at least for us to know. We're not conducting an investigation of this attack. This is for Iranian authorities to speak to. They've already expressed regret, as I said, or as they said, and I don't think it's beneficial for me at this podium to engage in hypotheticals about what might or might not have happened. I think what we want to focus on, what the Secretary is very focused on, is trying to move past this tension right now and get everybody to engage in some form of dialogue and engagement that can help resolve this, but also to get focused on the other issues in the region that we really believe need some attention.